Good morning to those who listen. It is October 21st, 2018, 1:25 a.m. And the moon, the Chinese fake moon that they're going to launch, it says in 2 years, but it's a fake moon. And it's weird. The story just came out like within the last week. But then somebody commented, and I was thinking about it. He said that the moon is going to be brighter than what the actual moon would be. Triggered my mind, and I had this dream. I'm guessing, yeah. Let's see, 12/24. No, that was probably the 25th. No, because I announced it before it happened. But this was the one that I said what happened, so it must have been the 25th. Okay, it must have been the 25th. But you can go back. It was a dream, a message, something like that, and prediction. Dream, a message, and a prediction. And it was all before it happened. I made sure I said that before any of the dream came true. But anyway, there was 4 main parts of this dream, and the first one came true just hours after I had the dream. The second one came true the very next day, and the third one, if this is true, then it just came true now. But I'll just let you listen to it. It's 7 minutes, but we can probably skip a little bit. So maybe it might be 5 minutes at the most. Please work. Come on now. No, it won't even play. What's going on? Lord Jesus, if anyone needs healing, please heal them. And we just want to thank you for everything you're doing in our lives. Thank you for another day to serve you, honor you, worship you, praise you, sing songs for you. We love you, Jesus. Thank you in your name, amen. A real quick Bible verse, Philippians 4:11. I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. All right, good, it worked. All right, let me make sure it's working. Last time it just cut out. So I'm going to recap what happened with my dream last night. It was actually really prophetic. The dream, I put it out in a video, the dream I had, but I'm going to recap it real fast. All right, so it's a really short dream. In my dream, I was at work, and I was just doing odd jobs in the back, and I realized, oh my God, I didn't punch in. I didn't clock in. So I went over to clock in, and it wouldn't let me. And right after that, it showed like a video or a TV live broadcast of people jumping out of planes. And I don't know if they were skydivers. To me, that's what it seemed like. But there was all these people, jumping out of planes. And immediately when I saw that, for some reason, I went straight to my knees and started crying and saying that something is going to happen. And people were consoling me. And I said, there are gas lines, pipes, whatever, bursting and explosion and causing fires. And they were consoling me, and the next thing I know, I'm not there at work no more. I'm looking at the moon. I don't know if I was outside or inside looking at the moon, but I was looking at the moon. The moon was already past the meridian on the second half of the sky, and all of a sudden, there was another object that rose above it, and it was way brighter than the moon itself or whatever that thing was, because we don't know if it's a moon simulator. But anyway, there was 2 objects, and the object that rose above the moon was way brighter than the other, and then my dream ended. Okay, so I'll get back to you, whoever's calling. So then I actually went to work later that day, yesterday, and I went to work, and When I saw the manager, I said, I had this dream last night that the time clock wouldn't let me punch in. If that happens, I'm just going to go straight home. And she thought, oh, I probably thought I was crazy. But she said there should be no problem with that. So I went and tried to punch in, and sure enough, it wouldn't let me punch in. And I wanted to just walk out right then, but I had to do the manager's override to clock me in. So that was one thing that was really, really strange. What's the odds of me having a dream, and then the same day, a little bit later, a few hours later, it actually happens? And I've been working there 2.5 years. It happened about a year, a little more than a year ago, I don't know, where it didn't let me clock in, and I had to have a manager override it. It's because they forgot to put me on the schedule. Well, this time they didn't forget to put me on the schedule. So anyway, the night went by, and nothing happened. And I even checked the moon last night. Besides it being way out of position, I didn't see anything, abnormal, about the moon. So anyway, then I got this news story that just came out. It said 4 minutes longer now. So let's just say it's been about a half an hour. Injuries reported after explosion rocks Wisconsin refinery. And in the dream, for some reason, I said I had Wisconsin that came up. So maybe this is a prophetic dream. All right, so this is Husky Energy Oil Refinery after an explosion Thursday morning. Superior, Wisconsin. Several people were injured. An explosion rocked a large refinery in Wisconsin Thursday, injuring several people. The blast at Husky Energy Oil Refinery happened at about 10 a.m. 5 people were taken to the hospital in Duluth, Minnesota. And I'll leave a link to this story in the description box. And I'm just going to read it just to go through it as quick as it can be. The explosion sounded like a sonic boom that happened when crews were working on shutting the plant down for repairs. Small tank exploded, and the product was either crude oil or asphalt. It's on the border of Minnesota to the north and on the tip of Lake Superior. Is where it was. The Superior police are advising people to stay away from the area, and roads around the refinery have been blocked off. So there's that. So I'll leave the link to that in there. But I really believe that God did have that dream for me. The night before, I prayed to God to give me a dream for signs, more signs for people to believe. And I didn't have any dream that I could remember the night, but then I took a nap, and that's when I had the vivid dream. So there it is. I mean, it's kind of strange. Nothing happened with the moon, at least not yet, but maybe something else is going to happen with that later. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.
So there's that. I thought that was... Is that part of the dream? Did that come true with this? That's what it reminds me of. I mean, I don't know when China launches their moon satellite if it's going to ever look like it's going above the real moon or another moon simulator for that matter. Because even in that video, I said I wasn't sure if it was the real moon or not. That's weird. So there's that. Is this thing starting over again? Why? I didn't push nothing. I can just get rid of it. Oh, there was one other thing. I'll just throw it in really fast. I looked at the Schumann resonance and I saw some numbers. And the numbers was 4338. And for some reason it came up with like cloning and genomes, chromosomes, and I don't know, mixing chromosomes to make me, I don't know, some weird stuff. Just thought I'd throw that in there too at the same time. All right. But wow, that makes me think that the dream is coming true. But what is the deal with the skydivers jumping out of the plane? It kind of reminded me of a drill, or it was the military or something. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.